1 minute wasn't enough for me when I talked about hobo shoestring. 1 minute wasn't enough. It's been bothering me all night. I felt it wasn't right to just do a minute. I know it may seem strange and untrue, but I am definitely a shoestring fan. I consider myself a friend of shoestring. Although I never met him, I I wanted to meet him. I desperately wanted to meet him. Somebody said, "Well, what's so special about a hobo?" Well, this cat was special to me and a lot of other people around the world. I always liked the trains. My father-in-law, after he left the military, he went into the railroad business. He just retired last year, train engineer. And I always pretty much liked trains. And about 5 or 6 years ago, I ran across him on YouTube while I was watching videos on trains. You know, I've been watching him ever since. I'm still amazed at just how much he knew, how much knowledge he had about the railroad industry. He knew where all the tracks went, pretty much. He knew what direction, what the next town, where the stops. He knew about the engines, the braking systems. I remember seeing one video was he was where he was looking at the wheels on the cars and showing how you can tell which direction they came from and which direction they going just by looking at the what he called imperfections. Get real close and you can see like the little marks, which way they are going, like where the brakes kind of screw up. The man paid attention to detail. I don't condone what he did. I wouldn't advise anybody to do it because it is breaking the law. But he was doing it long before I came across him. And he never did anything pretty much that would cost the company loss, pretty much what I'm saying. He never broke seals, never went and stuff, destroyed stuff. He was very respectful of the railroad in that regard. I'm saddened by the loss of this man. I'm serious. I'm saddened to hear something like this to know he was missing, went missing for a while, for like a week or so, and they just found him yesterday. He came through Memphis a few times since I've been watching. I think since I've been watching, he done came through Memphis like 3 or 4 times, and I missed him. I wanted to catch him the next time he came through Memphis. I think the last time he came close to Memphis, down through Illinois, and he turned around and went back north right quick. I don't think he quite came all the way into Memphis. But I always wanted to meet him. And by me being on the road, different places I go, I always be looking at the railroad, at the tracks, at the train, trying to seek out spot shoestring. But I never did. I just wanted to do another video really expressing my thoughts on him. And I would like to send my condolences out to his family and his closest friends in the railroad, watching, train watching, industrial, whatever you want to call it, hobby. And I'm sure a lot of people in the railroad industry are hurt and saddened by this. I hope and wish that they set up a fund, a, 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 a fund to help pay for his funeral costs. And I'm certainly going to donate to help cover the cost of his funeral. Man traveled, took me to many different places via the railroad, via YouTube. A lot of close up, a lot of good footage, lots of good footage. The hustle and bustle. Shoestring wasn't your ordinary hobo. He had a lot of knowledge. He was not too long ago up in Tennessee and Virginia area. When he was talking about the Potomac River and all that stuff, I really listened to him. I learned a lot by listening to him. Rest in peace, Shoestring.